I'm guessing you haven't heard of gamification, or maybe you have. You probably have come across it though. Gamification is basically using game-like features such as leaderboards, points, badges, in non-game-like context. You'll see a lot of it in maybe e-learning, for example. You can complete certain chapters and gain certain accolades. Maybe even in sports, and when you're watching the Big Bash, for example, and playing the cricket app, you can play against the world and see how high you can get. These days, more and more companies are looking into how they can use gamification to make sure that people stay engaged with their products, with all the digital marketing involved and trying to raise brand awareness. It's important to keep customers engaged with a certain product or feature.
Oh, what a shot. 135. Oh no. Oh no.
One way gamification is used these days is in sports. If you look at NRL, AFL, even cricket, they use some form of gamification to keep people engaged in that particular sport. For example, AFL, they have their fantasy leagues where you pick your own players from all different teams, where you can play AFL Fantasy on the Fox Footy app, or you can even have Supercoach where you play against different people and friends and family. Not only does it allow people to stay engaged with that particular sport, it allows people to follow their club and also possibly maybe watch other games. Not that you would want to watch a Carlton Collingwood game. Why would you do that?
Goes a little more central. He's still got a chance out, knocked it down. Adams, good tackle for Trent.
Come on.
Fumbled the ball. Curno through legs. Missed Gibbs. Great tackle on
Yes.
Don't you go for Essendon?
This is my Supercoach team though.
Okay.
Yeah. I myself have experienced gamification in my learnings online. I've started a Google Digital Garage certification, in which you do short little courses or segments within the particular program. And basically every time you go through a certain task or a chapter, you're presented with a particular badge for that particular topic. It not only allows myself to track my progress, it also feels like I'm also winning a type of award or recognition for my efforts. As you progress through the chapters, the more badges you gain, and obviously the final goal is the major certificate or the badge. It also allows me to share my badges and accolades with the wider community.
Research conducted by the University of Indonesia and published in the 2013 International Conference on Computer Science and Network Technology showed that gamification had a positive effect on the participation of online learning. Participation is vital for e-learning systems. Research showed that removing gamification from an existing e-learning system used by high school students had decreased engagement from the students participating in that particular online program.
One of my personal favourite areas in which gamification has been used is fitness apps. You can see online on the App Store or even Google Play, there are plenty of apps going out there to promote fitness. As you know, it's quite common where people sign up to gym or a new fad diet or a new regime where they start on Monday and by Friday they're already on the pizza. One way, my favourite app, which is the Nike Plus app, allows you to constantly stay engaged and constantly continue on your path to being a healthier you, is it promotes you to do certain activities in certain segments. The more you participate, the more badges, more points you earn, and also you'll be able to keep a track to see how you're coping against other friends possibly, or other people around you, or even being able to share it in social media, online, in any other forum in which you may be participating as a group, or a group challenge, for example. It's not saying that it makes things easy, but it does allow you to feel that little bit of fun when you're actually working out and feeling like you've achieved a certain goal. it's all about keeping things interesting and entertaining. Otherwise, it does get a little bit boring after a while.
1,102,000.
Sometimes you do have those days where you just cannot be bothered doing anything, but it's all about trying to keep people engaged and enjoying what they're doing. Research from the University of Tampere in Finland suggests that badges are also social markers, since the earned badges are publicly visible to other users. Therefore, another possible explanation of why badges and gamification in general can affect behaviour is a social comparison theory. Individuals are more likely to engage in behaviours that they perceive others are also engaged in. Moreover, seeing that others users have earned certain badges and carried out specific activities provides a social validation that these activities are worthwhile. All this doesn't mean that gamification is necessary. Sometimes gamification might increase engagement, but it doesn't necessarily increase performance. Obviously, you do want to be able to make people perform a lot better, especially around e-learning type stuff. But sometimes it is important to have that human aspect where there is a facilitator or a teacher or emotional person being able to give that particular support. Because of the way it's been delivered in a digital sense, you can't always get that particular connection. That might be the sort of downside, but it's also a good way to be able to look into further ways on how we can enhance gamification to help people, especially in the fitness area. We are gaining a lot of people that are unhealthy, overweight, and what greater way to be able to promote fitness by making it fun for people, especially young adults and young kids going through school where they might be having a little bit of issue with weight. It's a great way for them to keep them engaged, have some fun, and also, get fit and stay healthy. And hopefully they grow up to be young, healthy adults living a happy life.
This is evident from research carried out by the University of South Australia that shows individuals are more likely to remain engaged in an activity they find more enjoyable and/or have value. The evidence suggests that leaderboards are a particularly useful form of gamification.